building a cable stay bridge and 12 stations on the jam-packed streets of Mumbai. Working only through nights to avoid traffic disruption. Aiming at zero incident safety, both of workers operating at heights of 40 meters as well as the general public. Diverting the flow of the mighty Narmada River by dumping thousands of truckloads of rock and soil into the raging currents. A stable embankment results from 48 hours of relentless action that kicks off a new race to complete construction before the monsoon fury submerges the region. Implementing a run-of-the-river green power project, one of the largest currently underway, which includes building a concrete-faced rock-filled dam 60 meters high and tunneling through mountains, striving to ensure minimal impact on the environment through maximum use of local materials. Each project, a melange of challenges and unpredictability, but underlined with one certainty: on-time completion and delivery. The promise of India's most reliable infrastructure company, SEW. Over the past 50 years, SEW's track record is studded with precisely such milestones. Diverse projects, varied ground realities, disparate working environments have tested SEW's abilities and expertise to the max. Each time, it has emerged with flying colors. The secret is not hard to seek. It is embedded in SEW's DNA. The top management has always led from the front, and by example, insisting upon ethical decisions and executional diligence.
We picked up quite a few things and we've learned a lot, and that's the advantage we get as a third generation.
Homegrown skills clearly stand out in project management practices, whether it is quick mobilization of resources or a spot-on response to job sites' changing needs. SEW also works in sync with the latest technology.
We have introduced some latest technology to reduce the operational time as well as the maintenance cost.
We made a significant improvements in how we buy and what we buy and the technology that we're using.
An integrated system allows even the remotest project site to stay in the loop and tracks work status and schedules online.
There was a huge amount of customization effort that we had to undertake as well. On top of the Oracle platform itself, we have written a lot of software to conduct our business, which is very specific to infrastructure as well as SEW.
SEW's primary asset remains its people. A potent blend of the finest industry professionals and fresh talent who have together created a healthy work culture.
Our most important job is keeping that culture of openness, transparency, trust, mutual affection with our staff and colleagues, a wonderful, open and happy environment.
A free training centre set up by SEW is a much appreciated initiative in the construction industry. Besides the experience and skills to deliver on time, the SEW brand of project management ranks high for its standards in quality, safety, and cost control.
That extra effort put by us in honoring our commitments goes a long way in completing the projects in time or even well ahead of time.
Naturally, SEW is the first choice of clients for successive projects.
They feel that once they entrust any work to SEW, that they need not worry about their timings and completion.
But what fuels SEW's passion to excel is the lasting contribution of its creations in transforming landscapes, enhancing quality of life, and unfolding India's growth story. SEW is experiencing rapid growth in both volume and value of projects, building up its presence in diverse sectors of infrastructure.
Our focus was only in irrigation and hydro projects. Now, of late, we are able to penetrate into every sector of infrastructure.
As successes abound, new horizons are opening up for SEW, most significantly in the infrastructure developers space.
In BOT, you would finally have to depend on somebody to deliver the results. And if you have your own strength in terms of execution, that would be a huge plus.
Our assessment of the project, risks and benefits would be comparatively easier than a pure developer.
There are exciting opportunities also emerging in the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and Africa. Across the world, as in India, there's one buzzword: infrastructure. 100,000 megawatts of power, 30,000 miles of road network, a whopping investment of $1 trillion are among the targets set for India till 2017. Estimates of worldwide spending over the next 20 years reach a staggering $35 trillion. As per a positive scenario, the vast collective spending will transform how the world looks, moves, and creates wealth. In this great global build-out of economic assets, SEW reserves a role for itself by way of top-notch management expertise, operational efficiencies, and a vision that fuses skills and standards into a unique identity. SEW, skills and standards raised to the power of execution excellence.